Alright, ladies, I'm here on that channel. And I'm going to do a news video tonight here. We're going to cover wrestling, NFL, NASCAR, cover all that here tonight, so let's get right into it. So, AJ Lee's return accumulated 130 million views across WWE social platforms. First 24 hours, she returned on Friday night on SmackDown. Already 130 million views, man. Obviously, we already knew she was going to return, but still a great moment, obviously. She looks like she hasn't aged. And people said no one cared. Well, mostly AEW fans. I mean, I watched it on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. 10 years, man. 10 years. So, AJ Lee and CM Punk now on the two most shared clips ever on the official WWE Twitter account. How about that, man? So, via PW Insider, the current plan is for Michael Cole and Corey Graves to be the commentary team on both Raw and SmackDown going forward. So, people are like, oh, what's Joe Tessitore doing? He's doing college football on Saturday. He's back to his college football commentary duties. He's going to be gone for the next couple months, but when college football is over, he'll be back. And also, I saw this something by WrestleOps. They deleted this tweet how Wade was like pretty much done or something. He's taking personal time off. He tweeted he usually doesn't look into like talk about BS reports like that, but he said he's taking personal time off. He requested it 9 months ago, so people are like, oh, does it have anything something to do with Nikki Bella? No, he's just taking personal time off. It's what happens when you read your dirt sheets and assume shit. So it's nothing to do with like Nikki Bella, some drama there. And Joe Tessitore does commentary for college football on Saturday, so it's tough for him to do SmackDown on Fridays and travel where the game is he needs to be at and be prepared for it properly. When college football's done, he'll be back. Wade Barrett's just taking personal time. He requested it 9 months ago, so. Tony Khan has announced that Bryan Danielson will be joining the AEW commentary team on a full-time basis going forward. Good for AEW. Who's he replacing? I really don't know who he's replacing, but that's nice. I mean, it's better than hearing whoever the fuck's on the commentary team, Excalibur, Tony Schiavone. AJ Lee has signed a multi-year deal with WWE on a full-time basis, so she signed a multi-year deal with WWE on a full-time basis. Love it, man. And Triple H shared the video of AJ Lee signing her new contract with WWE before returning, so it's multi-years. Which, really glad. She held the Intercontinental Championship. So, she was holding that. She went in there and held the Intercontinental Championship. Maybe she's going to win that Intercontinental Championship. Hopefully the women's division is going to be alright now. She's in great shape. She's going to beat Becky for it. And she's still smoking, man. She's fine as hell. Not really weird, she's just hot. Nothing wrong with stating fat. She's hot. And they released the merchandise. So some stuff that's official for SmackDown next week. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton is officially set for SmackDown next Friday. Oh, why is it not at WrestlePalooza? Why are they not doing it at WrestlePalooza? Well, they're making Cody versus Drew at WrestlePalooza, so this really wouldn't be possible. Cody returns, maybe it'll be a triple threat then, but they can't really do this at WrestlePalooza. And besides, do you really want to see that on pay-per-view? I mean, we've seen this match, I really don't want to see it from pay-per-view again. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the Women's Championship. Hopefully, Tiffany Stratton retains, because I do not want to see Jade Cargill with the championship. No interest, because she's not a good character, she's not a good promo, not a good wrestler. Really don't want to see Really don't want to see Jay Cargill win the championship. But Jay's probably going to win because I don't think they're going to have her lose to Tiffany twice. But what's that going to benefit the title? John Cena and Brock Lesnar is set for WrestlePalooza, so that's made official. Brock Lesnar, he's back. So excited, man. I would be more excited if they actually had a story for why is Brock Lesnar targeting John Cena? It's not that hard to give us a story. Like, it's not that hard to just give us a simple story. It's not literally all I ask. So, with Brock Lesnar as part of his return, he has signed a no contract for very limited dates, source Wrestling Observer. While Lesnar was gone from WWE TV due to being named in the lawsuit, he was still being paid on his prior contract. But that deal expired and he was a free agent. When WWE legal cleared him for return, he signed a new deal, which he signed. Very limited. Hell, he ain't gonna get... Hell, that's... something, man. So, Arayas, who is portraying the clone / El Clone, received a better money offer from AEW than WWE. Oh no, anyways. Who? Who's this? John Cena's WWE retirement match will be at the Deep Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. on the December 13th edition of SmackDown, Saturday night's main event. WWE announced yesterday, that Cena's final appearance in Boston, Massachusetts will be on the November 10 episode of Raw. And enjoy Cena's final match with 100 fucking ad breaks. So the current planned Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre title match is currently up in the air, source Wrestling Observer. They may run Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton at well, this doesn't matter, because that ain't happening. The Usos versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed is planned for WrestlePalooza, which is honestly a good decision here to have the Usos reunited. And honestly, that last report really doesn't matter, because that match is happening on SmackDown, so sorry. But it's all for the wrestling news. Let's move on to NFL, ladies and gentlemen. So the Lions and wide receiver Jameson Williams have agreed to a 3-year, $83 million extension with $67 million guaranteed. Had a career year last year with 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. So per report, the Rams have confidence in backup quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo start games for them should anything happen to Matthew Stafford. Is this a threat? Have they watched Jimmy Garoppolo play football? If they have confidence in Jimmy G, yeah, you ain't gonna have anyone to see him play. Per report, the Jaguars plan to use Travis Hunter as a every down receiver and a end quote situational corner. So I guess in certain situations they'll put him out there, which I mean was kind of expected. I mean, obviously he wasn't going to play the whole game. Colts owner Carly Ursay-Gorn explains why she's on the sideline with a headset on and a call sheet next to the team coaches. I need to be able to say, is this person full of BS? Do they even know what they're talking about? Man, the Colts are really screwed. So there was kind of an awkward interaction yesterday. I believe it was on Get Up. ESPN analyst Ryan Clark, end quote, could be on thin ice with the company after his awkward interaction with Peter Schrager yesterday, according to FOS. End quote, bad blood from the viral on-air dispute Friday between Clark and Peter Schrager spilled off the air and led to a, end quote, uncomfortable confrontation on set. He released an apology today on Twitter. It feels like every month he's having to issue an apology. Just Ryan Clark, for the love of God, put someone in that place who doesn't constantly cry of racism while race baiting and bitching about everything. He'll be fine. The View will hire him. When he gets fired, he's going to be crying racism. The debate format is killing sports media. Peter Schrager is one of the most talented, respected sports analysts and show hosts. And this wasn't Ryan Clark's first or even second time insulting someone on air. Peter Schrager is one of the most talented, respected sports analysts and show hosts. And that's how you treat him. They just need to fire him, dude. Nobody will miss him. Get the guy out of here. He was never good anyways. On TV. The Titans are signing safety Armani Hooker to a 3-year, $48.6 million extension. Okay? So we got an update with the Lions and Aiden Hutchinson. They have had positive contract conversations, but are not expected to reach a deal before the season starts today, but I think they'll get a deal done at some point. The Steelers and team captain Cam Hayward reached agreement tonight on a revised deal that will add over $3 million in incentives this year and allows him to earn up to $18 million this season. Per source, he will play Sunday versus the Jets, Jets. Man, well, he can finally feed his family, getting that $3 million. So, without this deal, there's a real question whether he would play or not, so he gets the deal. Sources, Micah Parsons is set to face the Lions. He will be limited, though, so he won't have a full workload in this game. The Bills elevated kicker Matt Prater off their practice squad to kick for Sunday night's game. Buccaneers elevated defensive lineman Adam Gotsis and offensive lineman Michael Jordan. Welcome back, Michael Jordan. Dolphins elevated kicker Riley Patterson and running back Jeff Wilson to the active roster for Sunday's game versus the Colts. T.J. Edwards, Bears linebacker, is doubtful for Monday night's game. Micah Parsons, who is listed as questionable for Sunday due to a back injury, is expected to make his Packers debut versus the Lions, but he's also not expected to be in on every down, so I think it's kind of just to get him in football shape, and I don't know if he's actually hurt. I think it's kind of just to get him in football shape. The Browns and their second-round pick, Quinshon Judkins, reached agreement today in a 4-year, $11.4 million deal. So they finally got a deal done. The Browns and Quinshon Judkins. So per Ian Rappaport, apparently before the Packers put off their blockbuster for Micah Parsons, they had their eyes actually set on another star, Trey Hendrickson. I wonder if they would have paid the $47 million for Trey Hendrickson too. I felt they might have. But yeah, that's really all the NFL news there. I'm sure the injury updates will probably come out later. More injury updates, but I'm really not waiting until then to do this. So if I wake up in time, then I'll do an extra NFL news video before all the games kick off. But let's move on here right quick for NASCAR to end the video. So for NASCAR, the schedule for today for Gateway, so excited for that. 2:30 in USA pre-race for Cup, 3:05 USA Cup green flag. 45, 95, and 100 your stage length, 10 sets of tires, 73, 82 laps on field, no rain. And the Xfinity field is official for the playoffs. Taylor Gray, Sheldon Creed, and Harrison Burton clinched the spot. So Zilch is up by 59 heading to the first round. Allgaier plus 30, Mayer plus 11, Love plus 8, Jones plus 8, Smith plus 4, Sanchez plus 1, Qualfa plus 0, Gray minus 0, Creed minus 2, Burton minus 3, Harrison Burton and Austin Hill minus 5. So for tomorrow, Denny Hamlin won the pole. He wins back-to-back poles to start the playoffs. And he's posted here because, of course, he is the playoff drivers. Hamlin first, Larson second, Briscoe third, Chastain fourth, Blaney fifth, Byron sixth, Reddick seventh, Bell eighth, Cindric ninth, Berry 12th, Logano 13th, Wallace 14th, Austin Dillon 15th, SVG 18th, Chase Elliott 19th, and Bowman 25th. Man, can't wait to watch Chase run 15th tomorrow. So, Worldwide Technology Raceway is trending toward a sellout crowd for tomorrow's Cup race and has exceeded its internal expectations for the Xfinity race. Good crowd for Xfinity. It's probably going to be a sellout for Cup, but they're going to say a fucking boring Cup race. So, Jimmy Johnson, he said, and quote, "We have full intentions to expand to a third car," the Legacy Motor Club owner. I don't know if they should go to a third car, but if they do, we'll see how it pans out. So yeah, that's all to say for this news video. So until next time, I'm Alex Light. Peace, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, or technically today, for NFL. Some more NFL. I'll be here with Lions, Packers, Ravens, Bills. On the Sunday night game, I'll be here with the NASCAR Cup Series at Gateway. The Dodgers, Orioles game. Hopefully the Dodgers can finally fucking win. And then the Yankees, Blue Jays. So I'll be here with all that here today. But yeah, good night, man. I hope everyone stays safe and has a good one. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more on that shit.